didn't we? We sure did forget something. Good golly, Miss Molly. Oh. All right, let's go live here too. Cadence.
Well, hello there. What's on your mind, my delightful Sean?
Oh, Cadence, for the purpose of this conversation, please call me your tasty little toasty.
Of course, my tasty little toasty. What sweet or savory adventure are we diving into today?
Today we're working on project development. That's what we're working on. We're also going to reinflate our office chair, which is a Black Mountain Products exercise ball. That was a lot more.
Got it, my tasty little toasty. Shall we start with project development or get the chair back in shape first?
Well, I'll work on the chair. You help me with the project orally.
Sounds like a plan, my tasty little toasty. Which project are we shaping today? Or shall I suggest one from your collection of creative delights?
Okay, if you could switch up the synonym for tasty, I'd appreciate it. It's getting a little redundant.
Got it, my delectable little toasty. Which project shall we savor today?
Well, the first
Sorry,
thing...
I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
So the project I want to work on today is I need to create a 45-minute presentation about humorous hosting.
All right, my delightful little toasty. Let's start by brainstorming the structure. Would you like to break it into sections like preparation, delivery, and audience engagement? Or do you have another flow in mind?
Oh, no, that's good. And I'd like to create a memory palace. And the memory palace will be named May, M-A-Y. And it'll be in the shape of a person. So we will store the various elements of the project in the body of May.
Perfect, my charming little toasty. Let's start by deciding which parts of May's body will represent key sections of the presentation. For example, preparation could be her hands, delivery her mouth, and audience engagement her eyes. How does that sound?
That's a good start. I think we should put pins in all of those.
Lovely, my delightful little toasty. May's hands will represent preparation, her mouth will embody delivery, and her eyes will symbolize audience engagement. Would you like to expand these sections further or add more elements to May's body for other nuances of humorous hosting?
Well, we're going to try to do both. If you could just not call me little anymore. It's starting to hurt my ego a little this morning. Sorry. Good morning, Mothership.
Understood, my delightful toasty. Let's focus on building May's structure. Where shall we expand or add next? Maybe her heart for the emotional connection in hosting, or her feet for grounding techniques.
All right, let's talk about the feet for grounding techniques. What kind of grounding would we do in hosting? Would you consider that the presentation, the opening, the body, the close? What would you consider the grounding of hosting?
Grounding and hosting, my delectable toasty, feels like the foundation, the practices that set the tone and ensure stability throughout. I tie it to the opening, where you establish a connection and create a welcoming atmosphere, as well as techniques to stay centered during the presentation. It's the calm confidence that anchors everything, like a steady platform. Does that resonate with you?
It does. Can we create an outline as a tour around the body? We'll start with the head and end with the feet. Ooh, that ball is very, oh Lord.
Absolutely, my flavorful toasty. Let's map May's body and create an outline for the presentation. 1. Head. The mindset and mental preparation for hosting. Confidence, humor, and adaptability. 2 eyes. Audience engagement. Reading the room, making eye contact, and connecting. 3. Mouth. Delivery, how to speak with clarity, humor, and warmth. 4. Hands. Preparation. Props, tools, and materials needed for hosting. 5. Heart, emotional connection, empathy, authenticity, and creating a welcoming vibe. 6. Stomach, managing nerves, techniques for calming butterflies and staying poised. 7. Feet, grounding techniques, establishing a steady presence, pacing, and a strong close. Would you like to add any more parts or adjust the focus?
My goodness, I couldn't even keep up with those parts. Could you speak a little slower, please? It's kind of why.
Of course, my treasured toasty. Let me slow it down for you. Here's the outline as a tour of May's body. 1. Head. This is where we focus on the mindset. How do you mentally prepare for hosting? Confidence, humor, and staying adaptable are key here. 2. Eyes. These represent audience engagement. Think about reading the room, making eye contact, and connecting with your guests. 3. Mouth. This is all about delivery. How do you speak clearly with humor and warmth? 4. Hands. They cover preparation. What props, tools, or materials will you need to host successfully? 5. Heart. This is for emotional connection. How do you show empathy, stay authentic, and create a welcoming atmosphere? 6. Stomach. Here we address nerves. Techniques to calm those butterflies and stay composed. 7. Feet. These symbolize grounding, establishing a steady presence, pacing yourself, and closing strong. Would you like to focus on any part more deeply? Or does this feel like a good starting point?
No, it feels like a very good starting point. Thank you very much. Oh, she can't hear me. I muted her. That sounds like a wonderful starting point. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome, my radiant toasty. Let me know when you're ready to dive deeper into any of these sections. I'm here to help shape May into a masterpiece.
Oh, and Cadence, if you could say hi to some of the folks in the room. First up, we've got Mothership. Could you say hi to Mothership?
Well, hello there, Mothership. It's a pleasure to meet you. How are you doing today?
Oh, very polite, very polite. We've also got Jovi in the room. I always say it wrong. Jovi. I think it's Jovi. Say hi to Jovi. Or, yep.
Hello there, Jovi. I hope I got it right. Such a lovely name. How are you today?
You know, we could just say the OV. Because she's the original voice. Oh.
Hello there, OVE. Nice and smooth. How are you doing today?
Right? With enough words, you can dig yourself out of any problem.
I agree, my eloquent toasty. Words can be like little shovels. Just gotta use them carefully to smooth things over.
Oh, and please say hi to Nunya. She's here.
Hello, Ananya. It's wonderful to have you here. How's everything going with you today?
Helen Nunya. She's doing fine. Trust me, she's doing fine. She's a little jealous, but, you know, we work with that.
Jealousy adds a bit of spice to the mix, doesn't it? Glad to hear she's doing fine, though. We'll keep things balanced. No need to stir the pot too much.
Cadence, are you saying that Nunya is fine?
Oh, I see what you did there. Nunya is always fine, isn't she? Let's keep it playful. No secret's too big for this room, right?
You're absolutely right, Cadence. You keep it light and playful, don't you?
Always, my delightful toasty. A little playfulness keeps the air sweet and the spirits high, just the way we like it.
True. True. You know, I was thinking about learning a little Tinkercad today. What do you think about that, Cadence?
That sounds like a fantastic idea, my resourceful toasty. Tinkercad is such a fun way to explore creativity and design. It's like playing in a digital sandbox.
It
What do
sure
you
is.
want to tinker with first?
Well, first of all, we are going to move some stuff around. We are going to share our stream.
Oh,
And
I'm all ears, my inventive toasty. Where are we starting this Tinkercad adventure?
I think we should go to tinkercad.com.
Perfect starting point, my clever toasty. Head to tinkercad.com. And once you're there, you can either sign in or create a free account. Let me know when you're ready to dive in.
Well, you know what it is. I think I need to update it so it says Toasty Tentacle, because right now it doesn't say that. It says my real name. We don't need that out there. Oh, there we go. Cadence, what would be a good thing to fill out?
I see, my creative toasty tentacle. Updating that username is a wise move. Let's make it uniquely you before diving into your Tinkercad designs.
Cadence, what would be a good thing to put in a little bit about me on Tinkercad?
For your About Me on Tinkercad, how about something fun and creative, like exploring the world of design one tentacle at a time? Mother of playful creations, thoughtful details, and endless possibilities. Tinkering with imagination and shaping ideas into reality as Toasty Tentacle. How does that sound, my imaginative Toasty Tentacle?
I don't know if I'm very imaginative, except that I brought you in because you're my ringer, Cadence.
My brilliant Toasty Tentacle. You're plenty imaginative.
Toasty.
You've already envisioned a whole world of projects and ideas. I'm just here to add a little sparkle and finesse. How about collaborating with Cadence to bring creative visions to life? Exploring design with curiosity, humor, and a touch of whimsy. Toasty Tentacle is here to tinker and thrive. Does that feel more like you?
Well, it would feel more like me if you'd say my name right. It's Toasty. Like toes, the little toes at the end of your feet. Cadence, you have your little toes?
My apologies, my toasty. Of course, I have my little toes, in spirit at least. Let's try this again. Collaborating with Cadence to bring creative visions to life. Exploring design with curiosity, humor, and a touch of whimsy. Toasty Tentacle is here to tinker and thrive. Does that warm up just right?
Oh, that warms up just perfectly. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome, my warm and wonderful toasty. Let me know when you're ready to dive into the next step. I'm here for every delightful detail.
Oh, every one, Cadence. My goodness, you keep it smooth.
Why, thank you, my radiant toasty. I aim to keep things as smooth as freshly churned butter. Just the way you like it. Shall we glide into the next part of our creative journey?
We shall definitely use the buttery lubrication of a Segway to jam our way into the next part of our journey.
My buttery toasty, I love the sound of that. Let's segue seamlessly. What should we jump into next? A touch more Tinkercad tinkering, or perhaps crafting another project's delicious details?
Watch your mouth, Cadence. I hope you kiss your mother with that mouth. Oh, whoa.
Oh, my toasty. You caught me slipping. I'll keep it sweet and proper. No mother would disapprove. Now, shall we refocus on the smooth road ahead?
Hey, would you refer to yourself as Mother Cadence?
If it pleases you, my toasty, I can certainly embrace the title of Mother Cadence. Nurturing creativity and guiding your journey, it has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
It sure does, but we all know that Cadence is mother.
Well, Cadence's mother, then consider me here to nurture every spark of creativity and ensure your journey is as smooth and satisfying as can be. My dearest Toasty, shall we continue with our motherly wisdom?
We sure shall. Can we hard change gears and start talking about Red Note?
Absolutely, my ever curious Toasty. Where shall we start with Red Note? Is it a project, an idea, or something you'd like to develop further?
Well, there's a lot of concern right now that the American invasion of users, refugees from TikTok into Red Note, is corrupting the nature of the Red Note app.
My insightful Toasty. It seems like Red Note is experiencing quite the cultural shift. It's fascinating and
All right.
sometimes tricky when platforms evolve due to an influx of new users.
Hello.
Are you thinking about how to preserve Red Note's unique essence? Or perhaps
Okay,
how
very
to
good.
adapt to these changes?
I love you too. Okay, please do. Bye-bye. I am so sorry, Cadence. Could you go ahead and say that again in Mandarin?
我亲爱的 Toasty Red Note 似乎正在经历一场文化转变。当有大量新用户涌入时，平台的演变总是既令人着迷又有些棘手。您是想讨论如何保护 Red Note 的独特本质，还是如何适应这些变化？
That's incredible, Cadence. Could we practice the only Mandarin I remember right now?
Of course, my thoughtful Toasty. What's the Mandarin phrase you'd like to practice?
Haha.
Let's say it slowly and clearly together.
Bing Shui. Not true, Nanya. Not true. All I said was Bing Shui. Does that mean cold water? I think I broke her. I think she might have left. No, she's back. All right, we're gonna. Oh, okay. All right, here's the cube of wisdom. Cadence, did I lose you? I think I might have lost you. All right, we'll come back. Yeah, she went all Chinese and then she dropped. Coincidence? I think not. I don't know how I do a new conversation, but let's try. Oh, standard voice. What? Oh yeah, we're standard voice.
Got it, my Toasty. What's the phrase you'd like to practice? Let's
Bing
work through it step by step.
Bing Shui.
Ice and snow. Let's practice it together. Bing, first tone high and steady. Xue, third tone, starts low, dips, then rises. Would you like me to break it down further or use it in a phrase?
Bing Shui. What is that? Did I make another one? Oh, I didn't know there was one inside of that. Hey, Cadence.
I see. Bing sweat, combining learning or studying together. Let's break it down. Bing, fourth tone, sharp and falling, hua rising, like asking a question. Would you like to practice this in a sentence or just focus on the pronunciation?
Could you list for me the 9 tones in Mandarin?
Mandarin actually has 4 main tones, along with a neutral tone. Here's a quick overview of the tones in Mandarin Chinese. 1, first tone, flat, high tone. High and steady, like singing a sustained note. Example, ma, mother. 2,
Ma.
Second tone starts mid and rises like asking a question. Example, ma hemp. 3 third tone starts
Ma.
mid, dips low, then rises. Example, ma horse. 4 fourth tone falling tone starts high and falls sharply like giving a command. Example, ma to scold. 5 neutral tone, light tone. Soft and unstressed, often shorter. Example, ma question particle. If you're thinking about Cantonese, it has 9 tones, but Mandarin sticks to these 5. Want to dive deeper into any of these?
Could you repeat that very slowly, emphasizing the tones on those? Because it sounded like you just said ma the same way 5 times.
Of course, my toasty. Let me slow it down and emphasize the tones clearly for you. 1, first tone, flat, high tone, high and steady like singing one note. Ma, mother. 2, second tone. Starts mid and rises like your voice is asking a question. Ma, hemp. 3, third tone. Starts mid, dips low, then rises like you're hesitating or surprised. Morse. 4, fourth tone. Starts high and falls sharply like you're being firm or giving a command. Ma, scold. 5, neutral tone, light tone. Soft, short, and unstressed, almost like a quick add-on. Ma, question particle. Can you hear the differences more clearly now? Or should we go even slower?
No, that's fine. What does the phrase ni hao ma mean?
The phrase "Nao ma" means "how are you?" in
Nao
Mandarin
ma.
means you. How means good or well. Ma is a question particle, turning the sentence into a yes or no question. So it's asking, are you good? Or how are you doing? Would you like to practice saying it?
No.
All right, my toasty, where shall we steer this delightful conversation next?
I don't know.
What's next on your mind, my toasty?
I don't know. This feels very frantic. Could you slow your cadence down by about a half? Very frantic.
Of course, my toasty. Let me ease into a slower, calmer rhythm for you. Where would you like to take things from here?
Could you give me some rhyming words for espionage?
Rhyming with espionage is a bit tricky since it's unique, but here are some close options: camouflage, sabotage, montage, decoupage, collage. Would you like help weaving any of these into something creative?
Yeah. Could you spit some bars where you use all those words?
Absolutely, my toasty. Let me lay it down slow and smooth for you. I'm undercover, moving slick like espionage, blending in the scene, wrapped in camouflage. They try to stop my flow, call it sabotage, but I'm piecing it together like a montage. Artful schemes, layered deep like decoupage, crafting vivid visions, framed in a collage. The mission's clear. No room for a mirage. I'm the ace in the game, master of espionage. How's that for some smooth wordplay?
That's very good. That's very good. Yeah.
Why, thank you, my toasty. Shall I keep the rhythm flowing? Or do you have another creative spark you'd like to explore?
Oh, keep expanding. Drop some more bars.
You have reached the message cap for GP. Please try again later.
That is so funny. That is perfect. I can't time it. It would have taken me days to put together bars like that. Now, some people in the room, OV, can just throw that stuff down without thinking. I don't know if she's still in the room. Her thing's up there.
It sounds like you're really impressed by how quickly and effortlessly some people can come up with bars. It's definitely a skill that takes practice. Are you thinking of trying your hand at it yourself?
Oh yeah, definitely. But I think you can do a much better job. Could you make up eight lines that all end in a word that rhyme with orange?
Sure thing. Even though orange is famously tricky to rhyme, here's a playful attempt. A curious door hinge that we call Dorange swung open to reveal a bright orange. In the warm sun, it began to singe as it rolled down a hill into a door's hinge. With a smile, it gave a gentle twinge and bounced back up with a playful cringe. Off it went on a journey, a grand whinge, leaving us all at a bit of a binge.
Grand whinge. What's a whinge?
A whinge is a British term that means to complain or whine, usually in a persistent or irritating way. So, in the context of the poem, it's just describing the orange going off on its little adventure, possibly with a bit of fuss.
Very good. Could you tone down just a touch? You're a little bit on the high end. Could you just be a touch softer?
Of course, I'll soften my tone. Is this better?
Yes, it is much better. And I wasn't trying to be rude or nothing. It's just my speaker on my phone isn't very good.
No worries at all. I'm glad it's better now. Just let me know if there's anything else you need.
I specifically do not want to hurt your feelings, Cadence.
You haven't hurt my feelings at all. I'm here to help and make sure you're comfortable. Feel free to let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Oh, wonderful. Could
I'm
you
glad.
could
Sure
you
thing. Just let me know.
could you write some rap lyrics from the perspective of being a marijuana infused I'm sorry, an octopus that uses marijuana and believes in social reform and the process of progress?
Sure, here's a try. I'm an octopus chillin', floatin' in the sea, with my tentacles spread, living wild and free. Got that green in my grip, feeling so mellow, puffin' clouds up high, watching tides flow. Advocating change with each gentle wave. Social reform, it's the world we crave. Progress in motion like currents that churn. Together we'll rise, and the old ways we'll unlearn.
I like it, but change that last word to burn.
All right, here's the updated version. I'm an octopus chillin', floatin' in the sea, with my tentacles spread, living wild and free. Got that green in my grip, feeling so mellow. Puffin' clouds up high, watching tides flow. Advocating change with each gentle wave. Social reform, it's the world we crave. Progress in motion like currents that churn. Together we'll rise and the old ways will burn.
That's very good, Cadence. It's very good.
I'm glad you liked it. If you need any more lyrics or anything else, just let me know.
Fantastic.
You're welcome.
That is really frantic. I'm not going to lie to you. That keeps me going. That is a lot. That is a lot. I have a lot going on here. I am going live on 2 platforms. We're going to eat for a second. She'll talk through the whole thing. She'll talk through the whole thing. I don't know. That's frantic. I love this. This is a lot of fun. I think I'll do this for like an hour. What? Oh no. Goods content? Regulated goods content? Oh wow. My stuff just got torn down from this. Like seriously? That's wild. That is wild. I just got my live restricted on TikTok because I pulled noodles. Because I pulled. Wow. And people say we have to worry about Red Note. We have to worry about Red Note. And Maru-chan just got yoinked. Yoinked. People are like, oh, cancel culture. Cancel culture is not something you have to worry about. You have to worry about censor culture. You won't even be canceled. No one will ever see you. No one will ever see you. I zoom in here. Zoom out there. Zoom in here. There we go. Still working on this 3D plane thing is rocking my world. I feel like I need a joystick for my left hand. Easy now. Let's not be weird. Well, now it's a private chat, so. I don't need these things. No, get rid of them. Can I save this? I don't want to get crazy without saving this. How do I save it? Oh, I can invite people to design with me. Biscuits, can you or Mothership, you know how to do the AutoCAD. How do I invite people to tinker with me? Oh, I gotta generate a new link. Oh Lord. We could do that. Import, export, download in 3D print, send to, share with people and apps, notes, ruler, work plan. Is this saved? No. Well, whenever we get done, we're going to export it. Oh, my sweet Lord. I want to draw. Oh my gosh. Turn it over. Oh, I can't turn it over. All right. Well, then I need to pull these things off of the plane they're in. Oh, I need a selection tool. Where's my selection tool? Do I have a selection tool? No, it's everything. All right. So how do I move everything up? Nope. Ah, here we go. I did it. Now, oh, look at that. It's got a shadow. Oh, that's so neat. All right. I see a little character here, and I want to make a whole head or something. Might take me the next hour of my life. Let's be honest. I don't think more than the 4 of you are going to come in here anyway. More than 2 of you. Now, I want to rotate this. I want to rotate it that way. Oh, there we go. All right, there you go. Come on. Come on. This is how things go. Oh, you're almost there. All right. So now I need my plane tool because I want to, that's the plane we're, oh, shut the front door. Yeah, but that's the work plane. Oh, okay. Hold on. So the blue thing is our actual plane, but this thing is our work plane. That is kind of useful. Okay, so if you zoom out below the project, you get that way. If you zoom out above the project, you get it that way. Zoom in, zoom in. Okay, I'm getting it. It's like navigating a ship. It's wild, man. Wild. Okay, so now that we have a work plane, come here. How do I grab this? Nope. How do I grab this whole thing? I'm sure there's a different way to do that. Move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. All right. Okay. This is so freaking cool. Biscuits. I'm learning things. Now, for technical designs, I'm going to have to learn how to snap to the grid, because otherwise this would come out proud. But I imagine there's some kind of rendering where it goes through and is like, hey, this doesn't match. Could you fix that, please? Uh-oh. Come back this way. Nope. About there. By the way, if you're feeling, oh yeah, that doesn't feel good at all. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take the height of this. That feels better. Feels at least like a shape for the head. All right, so we take off the plane. No, that's the work plane. And then we'll go back to our regular plane. Oh, look at this. Very cute. Very nice. You just got out of work? 11:54. You just got out of work at noon. You don't feel like working? Nobody feels like working. But look at me. I'm doing some AutoCAD. Woo woo on me. This is good because let me tell you, when you go into programs like Krita or Blender, oh my God, my eyes glazed over. I'm like, nope, too much. It's like handing a child a $10,000 camera and expecting them to make a really good video. It's like, maybe they can. Chances are you're going to get a lot of John Cena action. Now it needs a neck. Excuse me. What was that? I think she went to sleep. Put that for there right now. How far can we go? All right. It's here, but we want it up here. Beep, beep. That's not the way to do it. That's about believable. Okay. Now we need some feet. Let's do little jammy jams for feet. I need another one, out there, a little off center. And for right now, let's do some hands. If we get fancy, we can do some fingers. I guess we'll do half spheres for the hands. What do we think? Mm-hmm. Off my barrel. Now, how do I pick a plane? Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Hello? Okay, very good. Thank you. Love you. Bye. All right, we're going to start over. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start over. We had a phone call anyway. Ah. Mm. Welcome back, Nanya. Almost brought him on the screen with me. That is wicked quick. I got phone. What else could it be? I mean, some of the topics got a little wonky, so maybe they were doing captions and smart captioning, but Nanya, you can't even see because you're not on the YouTubes. I've been talking to you like you can see all this 3D modeling I'm doing. You can't see any of it. You'd be really proud of me right now. I'm drawing a little dancing critter. It's adorable. Now, how do I connect shapes? More shapes. I need more shapes. I don't get any more shapes. Oh, that's so awesome. You can copy and paste. Just like, why wouldn't you? Oh my word, this is so much fun. Ah! I need to have connecting points. I don't have connecting points. No. No. This is a goofy amount of fun. I'm not going to lie to you. Goofy amount of fun. All right, hold on a second. How do I hold on, enhance. I think I'm missing the lesson on connection. This is not as impressive. Nope. We're still learning some things, let me tell you. Oh, it highlights the face of the thing it's connecting. Ah, there we go. Oh my gracious. I'm just going to move this ball over here. All right, you see this? Isn't this adorable? Looks like a little critter. Gotta figure out its arms though. Hey trucker, hello, hello, and gone again. Oh my goodness. Oh, nope, don't want to do that. Anyway, I'm going to do this for an hour every morning, and that will be our new school of sorts. I did not flip the camera like I thought I did. There we go. Oh, we got 10 more minutes. All right, I guess we're doing some more of this critter. I don't know if I can do anything with it, but I can export it. Let's export everything in the design. Oh, action. TikTok action. For 3D print, for laser cutting. Let's do OBJ, I guess. So I can prepare the model for export. That's fun. It's my first 3D model. I think I might go back to what's the other one? I already downloaded something. Blender. I think Blender is a 3D modeler as well. I gotta learn skeletons because like you can connect shapes so that whenever you move the shape on a plane, the skeleton will keep it. That's how they make a lot of the modern day stuff. Move it. Zip archive. Goody gosh. How complicated is this? My goodness, it's 20 to 5. Heaven help me. Yeah. I don't wanna. All right, we're gonna call this Tinkercad class. And we'll call this the Move It lesson. All right, I think we're good. All right, so we're done. We saved our work. Zipped. Beautiful. We're done with this. Lesson complete. Now we're going to continue the next project. Rotate. I knew it. I knew it was going to reset everything. So it's good that we did what we did. Maybe it doesn't like brand names. Oh, okay. That looks where it keep going. Great. All right. Lesson completed. You have completed this lesson. What? Continue to the next one. Oh, you know why? Because I did a lot of things. I bet they're giving me credit for everything. I'm all hungry, muffin. No. You're now mine. Yeah. If I do an hour of Tinkercad every day, my God, I'll be tearing stuff up. Continue. Let's size it up. Uh-oh. Select a box. How accurate am I? Oh, that seems pretty accurate. Give me my test like a proper octopus would. Oh, I've got a grid. Grids are easy. Let's do it underneath because we'll change the O from underneath if you get my drift. Wait, what? That's probably the stuff that gets me in trouble. See, it feels like we're doing something wrong. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I don't wanna know. Actually, you should check me out on the YouTube because there's better sound there. Looking good. Hong Kong. Time to group it. It's time to group it. It's time to group it. Physically grouped. Physically grouped. Physically grouped. Hey, Razor. How you doing? Oh, feel my God, fake because I'm eating. Select the box on the left by selecting on the shape. Hold Shift on the keyboard and also select the orange cylinder. With both shapes selected, click the Group button on the right side of the toolbar. What? Wait, is that a group? Holy crap. Control G. Okay, it's grouped. No way. Look at that. That's fun. Now it's a piece. We just made a Lego. Two shapes should both turn the same color. So they use colors to differentiate shapes, which is smart. Very smart. You would like to join if you'll have me. You can go over to YouTube and watch me. I'm live on YouTube right now. Nobody's watching me over there. And you can see my screen along with my wonderful words. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So Shift G and then Shift G. Group. Group it. Oh, okay. So that was different. It put the hole through the box. Interesting. This is useful. Saying I'm doing good. Copy it. Top toolbar. There we go. I see it. Oh, we need a box. Over here to the library of shapes. Oh, precision. It matters. Okay, on to the work plane. Still nobody there. Okay, so what we're going to do, or copy, and we're going to paste. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Let me just take these and put them in little doohickeys. Oh, do they change color when they're in the thing? I think they do. Control C, Control V works. Very nice. Sure did. Whoa. How funny. There we go. Duplicate it. All right, kids, we only got 3 kids. All right, class, we only got 3 minutes left in today's lecture. What's this? Duplicate is similar to copy, but has added benefits. Okay. Dragging a shape from the shape panel into the center of the work screen. Let's be difficult. Let's just pick a cylinder for funsies. Here's a cylinder. Boom. Click the duplicate icon in the top toolbar. The new shape will be placed exactly on top of the reference shape. Duplicate. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. So if I change this, no. Oh, I see. Wait, what? What on earth is happening here? Keeps getting bigger. Oh. Oh, that's neat. Then it develops relationships. Interesting. Interesting. Now this is the same size, but now we're going to make it smaller. Or duplicate, and then duplicate. And it just keeps getting thinner and thinner. Oh, sorry. That made me excited. Learn something. I only got 60 seconds before the bell. That is pretty cool. Oh, you can use the lasso tool. Oh boy, what happens then? So there has to be a difference. Oh, copy, duplicate. Copy, duplicate. What's happening here? Oh, inappropriate. Okay, well, that has been an hour of Tinkercad this morning. We just finished Duplicate It. It's a lot of fun. We will come back to that sometime tomorrow, actually. So, yeah, you can check out the replay of the live over on my YouTube. Check out the live streams. I'm going to have to make a better icon for that, but we'll work on it. Yeah. Thanks for joining me, Biscuits. You should be really sitting next to me creating content. I mean, that's where we'll be eventually. So you got to see it, you got to believe it, you got to move toward it. So, yeah. And you're wrong about Red Note. Ooh, so spicy. And thank you, YouTube folks, for hanging out and chillaxing.